What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is the TheFlyYoungGentleman here, and I'm going to bring you a video of how to look at the view, because it's a pretty nice one. No, I'm going to be showing you how to get into factions, and it's really simple, but it's something the game didn't explain at all, and it really had me stumble. But once I figured it out by myself a few days ago, I figured I need to make a video to show everyone. I just forgot about the video idea, but here I am, and I will show you. Now, there is 5 factions, 3 of which are playable right now, and then there's 2 kind of factions, and we'll talk about that in a minute. My favorite one is the Future War Cult. Now, they may sound like they're stupid because they're a cult, but we'll go over the reason in a minute. But anyway, you have Future War Cult, Dead Orbit, and New Monarchy. Crucible and Vanguards are not considered factions, guys. They're not. They're different, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So first, we're gonna head over to the guy that I don't really want to go to. Actually, you know what? We'll start with my favorite one. Now, I'm gonna be showing you how to join. Oh, before we start, there are some requirements. I don't want you guys to, go through this whole thing and go, why can't I do it? You need to be a level 20. You don't need to be higher than 20, just at 20. Okay? Second of all, you need to have at least 2,500 Glimmer. Just because, not 5,500, I know that's what you see here, but 2,500. And third, you need to play multiplayer, at least kind of. You don't really need to be playing it every day. You don't need to play it more than PvE. You need to just play PvP enough to get some Crucible marks so you can buy some gear. And then, what makes it even easier is by doing these. But we'll talk about that more in a minute. The last real requirement that I also feel is more of an option, but in my opinion, it's really mandatory. You should read the lore. I'm going to leave links to all the lore in the description for these factions, and you really need to just pick, the lore that you stand by, because really in the end, that's all you're doing, other than the cosmetics. Every item is the exact same thing in damage and stats. Really, it is. Now, this is the Future War Cult. This is Lakshmi 2. This man/woman, I believe it's a woman, sells you the Future War Cult shit. Now, how you join in, I want you to listen very carefully, because you're going to be like, I don't see this, but it's different for everyone. Now, if you're a Warlock, you're going to see these Warlock bonds. Either one of these is okay to buy, whichever one you like better. Okay? If you're a Hunter, instead of these, you're going to see cloaks. Buy whatever one you want. And if you're a Titan, I believe it's flags. Buy whichever one you want. It doesn't matter. It's cosmetics. But you need to buy one if you want to join the cult. Or if you want to join whatever faction. I just say, I personally recommend the Future War Cult. Now, I'm going to show you what it does and why you need to do it to join. Once I equip this, you're going to see my awesome one go away. Reputation gains applied to Future War Cult when equipped. Now, reputation gains will go to whatever faction you are representing with this on when equipped. If you're not sure what reputation is, I'm going to show you right here. As you can see, you can get Vanguard and Crucible reputation by doing these bounties and several other things, like strike missions and shit like that. Now, instead of getting, let's say you go do a mission for 100 Vanguard reputation. Instead of getting Vanguard reputation, it's going to convert it to your faction reputation. And what it's going to do is it's going to make it so that your faction is being leveled up. And then you can get better items and then eventually gifts from your faction. It's really that simple. That's all you need to do to join the faction. Now, we'll go back to my awesome one, and I'll show you the other guys. Now, the next guy's Dead Orbit. She was talking to Dead Orbit. I hate Dead Orbit. They're a bunch of pussies. Their literal mission is to run away from the tower because they don't feel they can defeat the darkness.
Warlock, what have you discovered beyond?
Now, as you can see, I didn't even show you. I'm sorry. I didn't even show you the armor and weapon stats. They're all the same for everyone, I promise. You can go look yourself. This is how you join. It would be a cloak if you're a Hunter. Once again, a Titan, you would be a flag. Warlock, it's a bond. All right? You can join all of them, by the way. You just can't be representing them all at once. You could, but you couldn't be getting reputation for all of them at once. So if you're feeling indecisive, pick 2. Why not? It's just going to cost you more glimmer. But in the end, it may be worth it. I'm part of all of them, actually. I have them in storage, though, my bonds for them. And now, we're going to be going all the way over to this guy. And these guys, I'm going to give you a little bit of background as we're walking there. Or we're trying to bring back the Golden Age. They pretty much are the police too right now. They have a lot of authority. But their main goal is to bring back the Golden Age. So if you want to be a copper, here you go. Alright, now see as they're all trying to sell you to join theirs. Same armor, same weapons, same everything. Now, same thing, same how you join. And this is where they're located. Now, these are the 3 main playable factions. There's 2 more that are not in the game yet for some reason. No one knows why. Maybe they're going to be only coming on weekends like certain vendors, or who knows. But right now, I'm going to take you to another vendor. And 2 other ones, actually. And they're the main vendors for Vanguard and Crucible. They have the exact same items, guys. The only difference is cosmetics. I'm going to be showing you now. Same items. Look at that. Different bonds. Same items.
Catch you later.
This guy right here is a Crucible Quartermaster. He has different items. Same with the Vanguard Quartermaster. That's why they're different from these factions. These factions are only going to have what the Crucible guy has to offer. Now, other than this crap, which are all horrible items, by the way, you're going to want to go to these items. All the legendary items. They're literally the same thing. They don't matter. You can only buy armor, though, from the Vanguard. No guns. But, as you can see, you have the bonds here. Alright. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm not going to join the game right now. I'm in the middle of my video. That's pretty much all you do. I mean, it's very simple. And the reason I wanted to make this series, guys, is because there's lots of stuff that's not explained in this game. And I had to figure out on my own. And I felt like it would really be helpful to do it to everyone else. Alright. It's the TheFlyYoungGentleman here. Remember to have class and get that ass. And hey, maybe you guys can rank up and be a level like 22 with me. I'm trying to be a 28. How about you guys? Leave it in the comment section down below. Peace.